And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Chicago Cubs.
Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Colin Ray. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The pitch. Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, puts it away for the out. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty. Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Pavin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill here today, Corbin Burnes.
He's got a great cutter, and if you're a hitter today, you might not want to bring your best bat to the plate because he's been known to break a lot of them with that pitch.
Now the left fielder,
Ian.
The part about Burnes' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Swinging a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Hard on the ground to first. Naylor takes it himself, and a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And another ball. One out, bases empty. Up the middle. Toss to Naylor, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Two down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that misses. 1-0. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We played an inning, no score. Second inning, set to go. Here's Josh Naylor.
Baseman, number 22, Josh
Ray
Naylor.
goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Just missed. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that one is inside. Next pitch is downstairs. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base
the
open,
baseman,
walk not a bad thing.
Eugenio
He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. One, two now.
3.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. Golden opportunity right here. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Second and third, one away here at the top of the second.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Jake McCarthy digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That one the other way. Makes the catch. Inning over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Busch.
There's a strike.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
And the 0-2. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Dansby
Swanson digs in.
Swanson.
First pitch misses. just
ball 2.
missed. He was late there. Strike 1.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So here's Horner now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Hampson on to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in is the speedy Garrett Hampson. Ray back to work. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
That one fouled off. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 2-2. That's to third, and it stays fair. It's in and out of his glove. Makes the turn and heads for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. And that one is inside ball 1. Next offering way off the plate. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The batter, number 2.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Flied to right his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Next
Off the
pitch is
plate, ball one.
outside. That one to first. Bush takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Pavin Smith.
Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's
Ball
downstairs. 2-0. Smash to the left side. Brujan to first in time. And that is that. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off
ballpark.
for the
Set
Cubs,
for the bottom of the
the
third.
center
So up
fielder,
now for
Pete
Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Moreno collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He
The
took a
catcher,
couple of
Carson
pitches to even that
Kelly.
count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence
up,
right there. I'm
the
telling you
third
what,
baseman,
pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Brujan.
And now it's Vidal Brujan. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. That one way inside. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Inside, almost got him. down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Josh Naylor. And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Inside, ball 3.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Stays alive. Up the middle, corner. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Walked his first time. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Inside, ball 2.
4th inning underway, no score. Right through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That's to 3rd. Brujan. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
My
the third
goodness,
baseman,
Chris, he had to
Eugenio
generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. His first at bat was a strikeout. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. That pitch just misses the inside corner. The count now 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Diamondbacks down quickly, and we are still scoreless. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom four, Ian Happ
the left
to hit.
fielder, Ian Happ.
And Ian swings through it.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one missing inside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll hooks it away for the out. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Fought off foul. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
bats out.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. McCarthy squeezes it, and that'll do it. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Ben Brown appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Keller warming up as well. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Too high. Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out looking. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1.
McCarthy.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next pitch downstairs, going to count 1-2. Chop to the right side. Kelly tosses to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Garrett Hampson.
Second baseman.
1 for 1
Garrett
with a single so far.
Hampson.
Hampson in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And he lays down a bunt, and that's just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. 2 outs. And that's down and away.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that's too high.
1 strike.
Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove.
The
But you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Smith drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second
Here's
baseman,
Nico Hoerner. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's outside. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
1 ball.
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. The Cubbies hitless so far in the game. That one misses, and the count's full. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ben Brown. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 32, Ben Brown.
Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power. And he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Geraldo.
And the batter will be the
Perdomo.
shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, just a
Up
great
next for
job
the
of playing
Diamondbacks,
catch with the
the
catcher.
right fielder,
Exactly where the
Pavin
catcher set up is where he
Smith.
threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Now it's the right fielder, Pavin Smith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that
That's a
one
ball.
missing low. That's inside.
That's inside.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading off
Here's a
for the
speed threat.
Cubs,
Pete Crow
the center
Armstrong.
fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Burns back to work. Right through there for a strike. And that's
Ball.
off
That's
the
inside.
inside edge. And it's 1-1. Just
Nope.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Carson
Now
Kelly
batting,
now at the
catcher,
plate.
Carson
Struck out swinging his first
Kelly.
time.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ball 1 there. Burns with a move to first.
No, he's
And he's
safe.
back in easily. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That one
Off
missed.
the plate.
Chris,
Ball 2.
with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Runner around third. The relay throw.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Vidal Brujan, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. In the dirt. Kelly at second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that's outside.
That's just out.
And ball
That's
4
right.
to
Ball
a board.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
The left
guy at the
fielder,
plate was
number
not going to
8,
help him out by
Ian
swinging at something out of the zone.
Happ.
Now here is Ian Happ, former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati, grew up in Pittsburgh.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Shelby Miller up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Thaw also throwing. And that one clips the corner. No outs, runners at first and second. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Two to count.
Now a pop up on the infield.
Infield fly rule.
Infield
Batter's out.
fly called there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Missed with a
That ball went
changeup,
out.
and it's 1-0.
Well, I think really just trying to be careful, man, in scoring position there. See if he can somehow navigate through this lineup, get a more favorable matchup, perhaps get him to roll over on a changeup, get a ball on the ground, get a double play, and get out of this.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
That's a good job
Now
right
batting,
there.
right
Get
fielder,
2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Suzuki.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
Diamondbacks,
pen for the Diamondbacks, Brandon
number
Pfaadt.
32.
Really tough spot to come
Brandon
into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Inside.
That's inside.
1-0. Lined into right. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Just off the inside edge. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. McCarthy pulls it down, and the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at the friendly confines.
Arizona,
And now
baseman,
it's Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Outside, and 1-1. And Naylor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Gurriel. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now here is Eugenio Suarez. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
That one found hard the other way.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just
got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
up
of the
for
7th.
the
So
Cubs,
up now for
the
Chicago.
shortstop,
Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That's down and in. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fastball fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count
The
right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase in the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Right through there for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Runner,
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw to second.
0-1.
Ow!
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 outs. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Caleb Thielbar gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 24, Caleb Thielbar.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Moreno.
First offering, and it just misses. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather getting cranked up as well. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That one misses in the dirt. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. That to right. And just foul. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Now a chance for Garrett Hampson. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And a swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The center fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 3 in this one. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one almost got
strike.
him. Hampson off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fastball is outside.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The tying run at the plate. Line drive. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Caleb Thielbar won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Presley. So 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Two outs. Line to left. And that's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the eighth. Now here is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss as he was late. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bryce Jarvis appears to be getting loose. Mantiply, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the third
Now at
baseman,
the plate, Vidal Brujan. He is struck out and he is walked. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And a foul ball. Way inside.
2 straight.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one not close, and the count's full.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass.
Now
this has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. On the ground right side, and that one handled, and it gets by him to first, not in time. Great effort
Now
there.
batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 1 for 3.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That smash towards center. Carroll makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they lead by 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll sizing this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Cubs 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. We go to the
Leading off for
ninth,
Arizona,
and now the right fielder, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
That one is
2 balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And that's down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Next to hit for Arizona, Josh Naylor.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
That's a strike. 0-1. Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that one almost got him. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Lifted in the air down the left side, and no one could get to it. It's a foul ball.
The count's full.
Got him looking for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Gurriel in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball.
Gurriel gets a piece. Presley is just 1 strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cubs claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long